Alright.
Okay, it's 5:16 in the morning. We just did some karaoke. But there are some events that led up to this. The reason why we're doing a vlog at 5:16 in the morning. So Ray is going to school with me at Temple University, and he's crashing at my place for next week because he's going to go to Osaka, and then he's going to leave to go all over Asia, and then he goes home. So he's leaving, but we're going to do a recap of the day. Start off.
Alright, so I left Greg's place at like around 1 to get Shinkansen tickets to Osaka. On the train, I saw a yakuza guy, and he was touching all up like his friend, which just doesn't happen in Japan. You don't see any public like displays of affection or whatever, especially a guy touching up on another guy.
Yeah.
And then he saw like another guy, and he just started staring into the guy like this, like for the entire train ride. And when the train hit Harajuku, both him and the new guy that he was staring, like left and went God knows where. And then when I was coming back to Greg's house at 11 p.m., also on the Yamanote, we got on at Shinagawa and we noticed this old, like, Japanese guy. He was right smack dab, like, here's a woman, here's the Japanese guy. And the train wasn't even all that packed. So my friend was like, why is that guy so close? And so I start looking, and he's thrusting his hips, he's got this look on his face, and he's got his hands up, like, in the air. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the train jerks, and so he gets separated from the woman, and in his pants, well, his penis was out. And yeah, he was rubbing his dick against the woman, and the entire time we were riding the train, the woman was just ignoring it and talking to her friend and was like, oh, so going, eh? And we were like, what the fuck? We actually said on the train, what the fuck is going on? Like, the guy had his dick out. And then once the train got to Shibuya, both the woman and guy left. Like, the guy left a few seconds after the woman left. And then, so it was me and two other friends, and we were kind of in like a row, but spaced out. And there was this drunk guy standing next to one of our female friends. And
Poor
like,
Jasmine.
yeah, like I'm talking to my male friend who's on the left, and then all of a sudden I feel like a tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, what? And Jasmine's like, Ray, 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 Ray. And so I look, and like this another like old Japanese salaryman that was completely pissed drunk. He was slowly like trying to grab onto Jasmine. So I push his hand out the way, and I'm like, Choto mate, and like I cross my hands and just dead stare into his eyes. I'm like, don't you dare. And so he backs off, and yeah. And now, Greg's story.
So, okay, I'm just like chilling. Like, I've been bored all day. I haven't done shit. I'm watching like fucking cute cat videos on YouTube because I've nothing else to do. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Then like Ray shows up. We're talking a little bit, and then oh no, rewind. My neighbor Marcus. No wait, you show
Yeah,
up.
I showed
He
up
shows up,
first.
and we're talking some shit. And then
And then knock.
My neighbor Marcus starts knocking on the door, saying, "Hey, what's up?" And he's here with his friend, something Yuki, right?
No,
Something Hero.
Tana.
His nickname is like Tan Tan.
Yeah, Tan
Okay.
Tan.
So they come in, whatever, we're chilling. He brought like a bottle of wine they're drinking. Like, they're fucked. Like, they are fucked. Tauntaun is on, I don't know what the fuck he's on. He's fucked up. So then it's like one of these, at a certain point, like I drank some and whatever, and it was like, hey, let's go to karaoke. Because over here in Ogikubo, there's karaoke. So we go there, and like they're talking to the person at the front desk, and like they're asking, like, how much an hour? How much is it for Nomi Hodai? And the guy's telling us it's $8.50 an hour. So we're like, okay, fine. So we go in, we're doing karaoke, we're getting some drinks, we end up doing 2 hours of karaoke. Finally we get out, and like it's the end of the 2 hours, and they say it's $112. We're like, what? So they start making a big ruckus, especially the Japanese guy, and he's like, Uzo! He's going off. So we're there trying to have it like explained of why we're being charged that much, because it was only supposed to be $68, so it was supposed to be $8.50 just for singing. But apparently, we were also being charged for the drinks, and they're like, "No, that's not fair. We asked for nomi hodai. Nomi hodai is supposed to be all you can drink." So we're here, and like now, all of a sudden, the elevator opens, and the cops come out, and we're like, "Fucking A."
And not just one cop. There's like
four police.
And there's one where
Wait, okay,
yeah.
so there's like 4 police, and we're like, oh my fucking god. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Okay, here, I'm just paying. I just threw my cash out. I'm like, let's just pay and let's go. Please. So as this going on, a fucking yakuza shows up from out of one of the fucking rooms, and he's being all testy because we're like in the way and there's police. So there's a fucking yakuza. So there's fucking police, 4 police, and a yakuza hanging out there, and we're just trying to like leave. Okay. So we finally like we pay, we're leaving, we're dragging the other Japanese guy because he's like usa, hey, usa, usa. So we finally get in the elevator, we get downstairs, there's another cop waiting downstairs to like watch us, and we're like, oh fucking A, what have we got ourselves into? Adventure. So finally, like, okay, we're walking and whatever, and like it's just it takes forever just to get to the apartment because they're like drunk, stumbling and talking shit and blah blah blah. We're like, oh my fucking god. There's fucking police, there's yakuza, there's drunk gaijin, and we just wanted to do karaoke. We just want to sing, underneath the maki, heavy glow. We just want to sing. And some like, no doubt, don't speak. I know just what you're saying. That's all we want to do. And yet now we have yakuza and police and anyways, that was our fun day, right? Fun?
Yeah.
Ah, ne. Fun, ne. Okay. すごいね. Anyways, that's it. We're done. We just had to do a 5 in the morning vlog about the fucking adventures that happens in Tokyo. Tokyo living. Cycle desu ne. Ne. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.